So here's the main reason we're back at the apiary stay. About 10 days ago we made a split from Hive 1 here. So we took the queen, some open brood and a very small amount of stores, and we put them in a nuke box. Now that was about 10 days ago. So today we're back to see what's going on in the box basically. I'm hoping to find some capped queen cells. We're going to go through, we're going to take down all the queen cells except for one, the best looking one. I'm going to use my best guess. I'm just going to leave one queen cell in here. So let's go on with this. Hope you can see the box okay there. So yeah, 10 days ago, we took the queen out of here. We moved it to another nuke box. It's just behind the camera there, as it happens. So we'll come back to now, see what's going on in the box. And I've got to be honest, it's not looking great. No bees in the top box here. Well, a handful of bees in here. I've started drawing this out, but absolutely not looking great in this top box. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is my first year as a beekeeper, and I'm just trying to document it as well as I can. I've got no experience with YouTube other than starting this journey. So yeah, I'm going to be making a lot of mistakes. This is not a how-to by an expert by any stretch of the imagination. So get back to the task at hand. That's the top honey super, which I've started to draw out, but there's no bees in there. And this box looks very, very, very empty. 10 days ago, there was a lot of bees in here. However, this is just the top box. Okay, outside frame then. I don't know what it is going on. They've stuck all these together as well. Well, outside frame on the first frame in, slightly stuck together. So this is so it's on a double brood, Hive 1. Some pollen in here, and they are just drawing out the other side of the frame. Got some start of some queen cups here, and some bee bread. But these bees, oh, they look lethargic. There doesn't seem to be much going on. Here are just some frames of foundation which they haven't even started drawing out. Like I say, the bees feel lethargic, like there's nothing going on in the box, you know. Wax foundation which they've not even bothered drawing out yet. So these are the frames that when I took the split, the frames that I took out, these are the frames here that I've replaced them with. They've started drawing some of it out, but very little going on in that box. this is not a good sign. This box is looking a lot fuller. Side a little bit, better view maybe. This box is looking like there's a lot more bees down here than in the top box. Let's get this outside frame out. Still lit. This is an outside frame, just wax foundation. So it was 10 days ago I made the split from this. So I would expect to see a lot of queen cells in this box. So I've seen one here, and it's not capped, and it's been 10 days. So if there's no capped queen cells in here by now, we're not going to get any, are we? Or at least close to being capped. This feels a little bit better as far as quite a heavy frame. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to shake all these off. I'm saying that I don't want to see some stores in here. There's a lot more bees in this bottom box. Ah, here we go. That's better. There's some capped queen cells down here. That looks like a beauty. I think, yeah, a lot more capped queen cells and stuff down there. I'm not going to shake them off because I don't want to damage the cups. I don't know how well you can see that on there, but there's loads of queen cells on here. So I was worried then for a moment they hadn't managed to make any queen cells in this box. Then just stores in here, pollen, obviously no eggs because they have no queen. Oh wow, that's a monster of a queen cup down there. An absolute beast of a queen cup down there, that's huge. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go, ooh, balls. Sorry guys, girls I should say. That wasn't good. Okay. Hi guys, I'm not sure what happened there. I think I got a phone call or something. So just using my phone. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get my bee brush. I'm going to brush off the bees from the frames as gentle as I can. I'm going to find one really good queen cell, which I'm going to keep, and I'm going to take all the others down. So I should be organised and have my bee brush ready. I don't. I'm going to go and get it. I'll be really quick. Okay, here we go, got my bee brush. Bees are starting to get a little bit agitated now. So my smoke is not going out. Myself a little bit of a smoking. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go through the frames one by one. Make sure there are zero. Make sure there's only the queen cups. That I want. I think what I might do here, because I'm a bit of a wimp, is I might put my thicker gloves on just while I'm doing this. Making sure there's no queen cells hidden anywhere. Yeah, I've got my thicker gloves in my pocket, we'll see how it goes. Just gently, just making sure that there's any queen cups in there. But all I want to do is leave one. Now I know this is really disturbing for the bees, but if I leave more than one queen cup, there's a good chance. Wow! Oh my days! Look at this, I've never seen anything like it. Well, it's my first year as a beekeeper, but even online I've never seen anything like this. Look at this. Look in the middle of that frame. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with it. Absolutely unorganised. I've lost my hive tool now. What a joker. I suppose I better find it. Pretty sharpish. Sorry about this, guys. Right. Well, I don't know what I put my other hive tool, but I've got this one, so we'll use this. Wow. I made a right mess. But that was an insane amount of cups on there. I'll get all this cleaned up after, guys. I know I should have a bucket or something for this, but wow, this is how it's looking now on that frame. And on this side I've left one good looking queen cup here, cat queen cell I should say, and I'm just going to put that aside for now. And that is the one I'm using for the time being. Nothing on there. This frame's really heavy. Loads of queen cells on this one. But I've got the queen cell I want to use. I'm not sure if it's an amazing queen cell or not. So everything else is getting taken down. Wow, look at the size on that. Maybe I should have kept this one. I'm a little bit worried now. I've shaken the frame, but that's an absolute beast of a queen cell. This one's better. That one now looks quite small, but these are really tiny cups as well. I don't know if it's drone brood, to be honest, but I've taken it down anyway. They are slightly elongated. Very disruptive day for these bees today. Make sure I haven't missed a single one, because if there's more than one queen cell, there's a very good chance they could still swarm with the extra queen. Let us know what you feel about that in the comments, guys. I've seen people online using 2 or 3 queen cells. Oh. And that's it, just foundation on there on the outside. Here's my frame, my queen cell on it. I want to stick that here's my frame with my one good queen cell on there. Don't know how well you can see that, the light. Just here. He's been out long enough. I'm going to stick that in the middle of the room there. Well, not really needing this honey super on here, but I'm going to put it back on anyway. The weather, although not great, it's not cold, so I'm not too worried about them having that extra space. Let us know what you think about that in the comments. Just to cover the holes on the crown board. And there we go. Some absolute carnage here. I found so many queen cells, it's unreal. Is that normal to see that big cluster of queen cells in the middle of the frame like that? To the best of my knowledge, I've taken down every single queen cell except for one. Now I do encourage your hints and tips in the comments, whether they're good or bad. I am learning as I go, and your hints and tips do really help. I'll be reading them all later. But thanks again for watching. If you want to follow along with the journey of the honey herd, please give it a like and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video.